So that's Lerwick left behind, on our way across the North Sea to Bergen. Should arrive there in 48 hours, fingers crossed. Hopefully get a bit more wind than we've got at the moment. And I have a crew member.
Hello.
So this is Noah.
Hi.
He's, well, you're making passage miles for your yachtmaster, yes?
Exactly, yeah. Just starting out really, but very excited to be there.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Grew up in Plymouth doing dinghy sailing as a kid, so I mean, always loved the sea. Had some office jobs, didn't want to be there anymore, so now I'm back. Looking for a life out here, a bit like Ian really. I mean, I'm very envious of the life he has.
The life that I have, yeah. Comes with its perks and its downsides. Like popping out for a pint of milk isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. Got enough milk to last us a lifetime. UHT milk coming out of our ears. It's really nice to be underway. That was very nearly a week in Lerwick. Met some amazing people, 200 Norwegians to party with. What can I say? Who could not have fun? But it's really nice to be underway. I've been itching to get going. Had to delay because of a low that was coming through, or at least the front from a low. And the weather's opened up now. We've got a gap between the next two fronts, so we're going to run after the one that's gone through this morning, and we'll be chased by the one that's coming behind. Five and 3/4 hours in, 20 miles gone, not a lot, and nothing to report. No wildlife, none of the mammalian kind anyway, plenty of birds. And you can see over my shoulder there that Gabrielle is alongside. We're pretty much matched pace for pace at the moment. It's a little bit rolly. Not too bad. And the wind is gradually coming round more onto the beam. Fingers crossed that carries on. Tide has turned, is now pushing us south, so we're going a little bit more off course. We'll have to jibe and correct that at some point. But it's time for me to go and have a nap. Noah is taking the helm, and the Shetlands have pretty much gone now. Just about make out the outline in the murk. It's a slow and gentle passage at about 3.5, occasionally 4 knots, which means we should arrive Friday afternoon at this rate. That'll be 2 days and 6, 7, 8 hours, something like that. But we're on our way. Just had a lovely meal. And, right, enough waffle. Time for me to go and have a nap. No. It's 8 PM. Noah's gone to put his head down for a kip, and I'm back on watch. Nothing to report, all quiet on the Western Front. Had a flight of 3 helicopters go over full of oil rig workers. No wildlife to report other than the odd bird. Certainly no whales, no dolphins. No raging parties, no hen nights. Got a tanker coming along. He's going to go behind us. SV Gabrielle still close by. We're doing an average so far of 3.7 knots, which is acceptable. That gets us to Bergen at a sensible time of day, so that's hardly the end of the world, but still got 170 odd miles to go. gorgeous evening. It's been a lovely sail so far. Noah's going to be up in about half an hour, ready to take on his watch. So he'll get to see the sun come up, whilst I got to see the sun go down. And then we'll swap round for tomorrow night. And Gabrielle are now 0.6 of a mile ahead of us. They're gradually creeping away. I've been tweaking the sails, trying to catch up, but I think I'm getting about as much as I can out of the boat at the moment. Just love the colour of the water. It's so turquoise blue, not black like it sometimes is. Skies are cleared, rain is gone. Looking forward to doing a few hours kit.
Hello, hello. I've hijacked the GoPro while Ian's having a kit below. Time's currently 3:30 in the morning, and yeah, I've just come up from down below and see this wonderful sight behind me. I'm not sure how well it's going to get picked up, but it's looking good on the little screen I've got here. Maybe I'll take some B-roll footage or some stills that Ian can edit in. Sorry mate. But yeah, it's a beautiful sunset, sunrise even, sorry, that I thought I could share with you. Anyways, there was some Americans on the ferry that I caught to the Shetlands who were all complaining that they wouldn't get to see any of the northern lights, but to be honest with you, I think this is better. Or maybe not better, but a close second perhaps. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys and take a break from trimming the sails continuously to try and stop them flapping about as they've just done there. Here's the better angle of it rising. About halfway up now. A beautiful colour. We've just lost the moon on the other side. It's been really smooth sailing so far. Super calm, touch wood. But we're only about a third of the way through the passage, so stay tuned to see if it stays that way.
So it's 4 AM, up for my watch. Noah's making some toast at the moment, so have a little bite to eat as well. And gorgeous morning, but we'd slowed down quite a lot, and the sea state is not quite so comfortable when you're going slow, so put the engine on for half an hour just to catch up with Gabrielle a little bit. They're 1.6 miles ahead of us at the moment. We are 69 miles into our passage. It's not too bad as progress goes. What's our average speed? Average speed's 3.9 knots. Happy with that. Time to have some breakfast. 102 miles in and 20 past 1, and just check out the colour of the water. It is just something else. I crossed the North Sea in 2019 with the project. Black water, black water. This is just incredible. So clear. So the weather forecast has got pretty much no wind for today and thunderstorms later. So crossing our fingers and hope the thunderstorms pass by without coming too close, or just don't exist. That would be the best thing. The weather forecast to be completely wrong again, and give us 15 knots of wind and no thunderstorms. It's just incredible.
Yeah, the clouds don't look super promising ahead, do
They don't look super promising now.
they? We'll see. Time will tell.
Time will indeed tell, as always. It's the one thing you can guarantee. In the meantime, we motor on. I think around dinner time the motor will go off. Wind or no wind, we'll have a peaceful evening. We won't go very far, we won't go very fast, but at least we can rest and have a decent sleep. Or it might decide to blow. Check this out, passage dinner made by Noah. Glass of whiskey in the sun.
I'm very hungry now, I'm excited to tuck in.
Yep, and we're in the middle of the oil field, so we're surrounded by oil rigs at the moment. And Gabrielle just there, 0.8 of a mile ahead of us. Right, gotta be dinner time. I'm starving.
Time is 9:30 and I was just sitting here enjoying my watch, looking at the sunset and trying to digest the big meal that we've just had, when I hear the line that we'd put out to catch some mackerel, hopefully, rattling around on the back of the boat. So I turn around and to see that we've not caught a fish, but we've actually caught one of the gulls that's been following us around for most of the trip. Not great, because it was getting dragged under by the line and squeaking around, squawking all over the shop. Anyway, shout for Ian, pull it in slowly, I'll get it on board and hold it down while it's trying to nip and hurl all over the place. It's just making a mess, it really did, but yeah, I managed to hold it still while Ian untangled its wing and reintroduce it back to its friends. So I think that might be the first successful gull reintroduction on the North Sea this week, but successful nonetheless. The other good news is that the storms that were warned about in front of us seems to have been a false alarm, so hopefully smooth sailing the rest of the way. I think there's maybe 50 miles left to go until we reach the fjords, and yeah, just looking forward to it.
It's 3:30 in the morning. Noah's having a sleep, and as you can probably tell, there is next to no wind. We're bumbling along at 1 knot with just the main. The general wouldn't stay full, so the main's out with the preventer on. It's a little bit noisy, but we're 147 miles in, just under 40 miles to go to the coast of Norway. It's about 60 miles to our destination in Bergen, and it's been a very peaceful night. Nothing to report. The most fun we've had the whole way so far was catching that bird with our fishing line. Luckily the hook hadn't gone anywhere near it, it was just tangled up in the line. So set free and flew away. A happy bird, hopefully. Other than that, absolutely nothing to report. It's been gorgeous. The wind is due to pick up today, because this is day number 3, about 41 hours into the trip so far. Just waiting for the sun to come up. Won't be long. No, Noah's not feeling sick. He's checking the telltales because we're in a race.
I'm losing it.
So we're about 28 miles from the coast of Norway, just about to enter the traffic separation scheme. Got a little bit of traffic coming up, so we may have to loiter with intent near the edge, but we'll see. Wind has come round to due south, which means we're beating 2, but it's only 10 knots, so belting along at around 4 knots over the ground, which makes for fun sailing because it's nice and flat as well. We've just got the swell from the ocean rolling through, nice big waves for us to surf down. I get the feeling Ian's been tweaking his sails persistently. Mind you, we have as well. Almost 10 AM, day 3, and 21 miles from land, we can see Norway. Yeah. Yeah, we can see Norway. You won't be able to on camera, I doubt, but I'll show you anyway, just for the hell of it. In the haze ahead, can make out the shape, the outline of the coastline of Norway. We've actually got 21-ish miles to go until we get to the coast, but then we've got another 40 miles to go through the fjords to get to Bergen. So our arrival time is going to be around 8 or 9 PM tonight. Almost there. So we've just gone hove to let the tanker go past. We're actually outside of the traffic separation zone now, but he decided he was going to cut us up anyway. He would have gone behind us on this original course. Anyway, it's a bit of entertainment. Not long woken up. Noah has been racing with Gabriel. Seems to be quite enjoying himself, mainly because we're winning.
Made it to Norway.
We made it to Norway, and Noah has the job of taking us through a narrow channel and under a bridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice to sit that one out, I think.
He willingly accepted it, I hasten to add. He wasn't coerced or forced in any way. But because Noah won the race between us and Gabrielle, Noah's buying the drinks when we get in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but...
We are going through there and under the bridge. The bridge is 39 meters clearance, so not exactly a worry. We're only 17 meters. Welcome to Norway! One on one side and a bigger one on the other. Well, woken up this morning in Bergen. Hard to believe. 203-mile passage. Did it in about 56 hours, something like that. Not the fastest, but we're rafted up next to one of the race boats that race to Shetland and back. We're here. That's a huge milestone, and the race to push myself to get north and get across the North Sea is done. Now I can relax a little bit, travel around, spend a bit of time in each place and explore. I can do that until the end of August. I need to be back in the UK by the end of August. So currently planning to make a passage back sometime around the 22nd to the 28th of August. Back in time for my birthday. That's the idea. And then, well, I don't know which way I'm going to go back at the moment. Possibly through the Caledonian Canal, maybe over the top again. I don't know. I could even go down to Denmark and around the bottom. We'll have to see. Just soaking in the fact that I'm here. Dream come true. Speak for yourself. I do think the leprosy museum would have been better.
so tired of this rain. They're just so far away from me. Even in the sun and out in the rain. Well, you're so far away from me. So far away from me. So far I just can't see. So far away from me.